Hey friends, it's Dave with Creative Drones on the Dave It Yourself channel. Hey friends, Dave here. Creative Drones on the Dave It Yourself channel. It is Friday the 13th, sunset time. I'm going to try to get the old Turbo Timber to launch out of my front yard, do a little bit more cul-de-sac flying. Got the run cam in there, so here we go. Now, my grass is still a little thick, or at least it's grown back since the rains. So let's just drop him here. He's pretty much got to take off. The wind's kind of coming from my left anyway. There we go. Slow him down a bit. Got him in the wind there. All right, let's see if that run cam's running. Kick on a little bit of takeoff flaps there. See if I can get him to hover. All right, let's bring him in for some landing. Let's see how that works. Put on a little notch of flaps there. Bring them around for a little slowby. Make sure I land with some throttle. Hey, dang it.
Oh, dang it.
Dang it, I was trying to bring him around for that last little drop in. Oh, they had enough speed. Dag snag. Alright, we'll get to see if that run cam was running. It was! Nice. Nice. Alright, let's see how he does after that crash real quick. Oh, he's not going to do after that crash. Flaps up. So I've got a snarf nose, yeah. See that? That'll kill. Yeah, I can see that. Alright, snarf nose. So you probably just watched that flight there, and you saw it nose down into the cul-de-sac there when I was trying to bring it in for that landing. Obviously, it's a little harder when you've got the run cam up in there. But you also saw it hit the nose when it came down, and it kind of broke the nose off or whatever. But if you look at the nose, it's actually still in great shape. That's why I recommend that when you get these UMX planes, you run a little thin bead of hot glue on them kind of thing to make them kind of tough and rubbery. And then that way, as you saw just then in that video, it smashed into the asphalt, knocked the thing off, but it didn't snarf up the nose. So there you go. So that's a little recommendation, a little RC tip for you from Dave It Yourself. Nice. Okay. All right, let's try without the nose real quick. Just a quick tootle around. I want to try to land it better. Let's do take off flaps. Here we go. All right, well, that's the official. Gotta land it. I think I'm gonna go for my yard. Ooh. Yeah, softer landing in the grass, but I'll take it. All right, let's go see what we got there. Here's a little go over with some of the mods that I've done on this particular plane. I was telling you about my little foam engineering. So here's a little shelf I made. Basically just covers over the battery right real nice, snugs it up in there real good, and keeps it off the servos. And then I have that little kind of little handmade dash I did there. Hopefully that showed up in the video. Silver paint pen on the exhaust pipes there. And then of course I did the red rims on the wheels. And then here I did a little extra support. These are some of those little tiny band, rubber bands come in all kinds of colors. I like to use the black ones, but just a bunch of those together. And then for a little extra support, since it had that run cam in there, and if I needed to, I could put another one on the back there, but you can put in as many rubber bands you need, or at least the amount that you need, but it keeps them up out of the way, and you don't have to worry about anything super expensive for a little tip there. So there's another little Dave It Yourself tip there. And then as far as the lights, with the lenses here, and let's see, right here, hot glue, just a bead of hot glue, just to make them nice and big. It's translucent, so basically it makes them just a big light after that, plus it gives it some strength. A little air scoop I made here with some paper tape and hot glue, just for no reason, just to do it. And then of course with the wheel I was showing you about in that other video, the same kind of thing, paper tape, and then I just put a real thin bead of hot glue, like maybe a quarter, half a drop, and then I smushed that into the whole piece of tape on both sides, and there you go. Makes it nice and stiff, and even after those crashes, boom, still dead straight on that rudder. So there you go. A couple more Dave It Yourself tips with the UMX Turbo Timber, and I still have the front cowl and everything. It hasn't been damaged or none of that, but even with those crashes, you can see no real damages. I did have a tree incident where I had a couple little snarfs, but I already had the tape on there, so just another piece of this paper tape. Boom. Here's that paper tape I was talking about. It's just stuff you would get in the Band-Aid aisles normally. And then you can usually get this stuff too, which is that plastic mesh tape. Both of these things work really well. They're meant to be non-stick, like, you know, super rip your skin off if you need to use them for medical purposes. So they're perfect for this hobby. And look, you got the paper tape on there. Can you see it on the plane? I have it running across the leading edges on both wings, as well as back here on the tail, both fronts. And then let's see, I have some wrapped on the wheels here. But that's the best thing about this stuff. It's super great. It's non-sticky, so it doesn't normally rip the paint off of planes that are painted. But if that's the case, or if you're worried about it, of course, you just take a strip of this, put it on your shirt first, so it's got a little bit of fuzziness to it, and then take it off, and now it's, you know, like painter's tape at that point. But it's got good adhesion, it's good rigidity. The good thing about this stuff is too, even with the plastic mesh stuff, you can see it's kind of doesn't have much of a sheen to it because of the mesh on it. So you could put it in places and it basically kind of hides itself too. So there's the difference between the two. I got the white tape here and then the mesh tape there. So if you wanted to use the mesh tape in areas where you have lights, it's something you could do over these lights, which I think I did do here. I put some of that over these lights to give them that kind of crystalline appearance as opposed to just a blank LED. And then I think I hot glued the little lenses over it kind of thing. And then you just smooth it down to the right size. If it's not right, you just keep using the tip of the hot glue gun to smooth it down to the right size. So anyway, that's all that all works. So a few more do-it-yourself tips. I hope you guys appreciated those. If you did, thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, I will see you. That is the UMX Turbo Timber. I am Dave, and well, we're not going anywhere, but you are out of here.
Oh, dang it. And this is why I like to run a little bead. Oop, just dropped it. Oh, you don't push the blade off. That would suck. Okay.